Well, what I do is this. I have got 2 product pricing strategies. So I've got my launch price and my profit price. So let's talk about each of those separately. Launch price. Again, the purpose of launch is to make as many sales as possible so that my product ranks on Amazon for the search terms I'm going after. Now, when you launch on Amazon, typically you don't have many reviews, and so you haven't got a great deal of social proof that you can call upon to get people to purchase your product. So let's just have a look at this SERPs page right here. So this one is 93 reviews, $14. 500 reviews, $5. $21, $16, $13. Well, what is the difference between those two things? They look exactly the same to me, except for one of them is $16 and the other one is $13. But they look the same. Do you agree? They look the same? Those two. Don't you reckon? I mean, that is the same freaking thing. So, why buy one over the other? Well, first thing I'm going to look at is the reviews. And here, I can see 985. That's a lot of reviews. But this has got 46 reviews. That's enough for me to go, all right, they're not frigging ripping me off here. Clearly, there's some other cool shit there. So I would go with that one just because I've saved myself $3. And why not? All things being equal, if 2 products are basically the same, I'm going to shop on price, which is a lesson in and of itself. A lesson in and of itself. So, for your launch, you must price aggressively. What does that mean? I believe that means pricing your product at break even. Now, before I go any further, there are 2 ways to price your product at a low price. You can either use a coupon code, or you can just drop the price directly in Seller Central. And there's pros and cons to each, okay? A lot of times, people love getting a coupon code. They feel like they're getting a special bargain deal. That is why in the AOE training modules, I teach coupon code, because it's a really great way of making sales when people feel they're getting a special deal. They've got a coupon code. They feel special. Ooh, I've got a discount. It works. Social proof, it works. There's some major social engineering going on into that. But the downside of that is, firstly, you do not get a verified review on Amazon. So is that. I'll come to that in a second. Secondly, there's an argument to be made that Amazon weights full price sales more than coupon-based sales when it comes to ranking factors. Again, I talk about all this shit. If you really want to understand SEO at a very deep level, get yourself off www.amazonseo.com.au. You can go and learn all that at a very deep level. It's like a PhD in Amazon SEO. But you don't get a verified review on Amazon when you use a coupon code. However, let's just have a look at this. Can you tell the verified reviews from the unverified reviews in the SERPs? No, you cannot. Let's just click onto one. Let's click onto this one. Can you tell the verified reviewers at this particular juncture? No, you cannot. Doesn't say 516 ratings. Of those ratings, 410 are verified and 106 are not verified. Doesn't say that. So there's a good argument that it doesn't really matter. There's a good argument for that. All right. Anyway, let's continue on. So there's 2 different ways of pricing that, but you've got to aggressively price. So once I've launched, I am then looking, of course, to rank page 1, position 1, but I also want to get reviews for my product, which you get from making a lot of sales. That's how you get reviews. And also, of course, selling a friggin' awesome product. You got to do that. And so as I get reviewers, I can increase the price of my product. And that's what I do. I increase the price of my product. As I start getting reviews, I start increasing the price of my product. There is a ratio and a formula for that. Again, if you want to learn that sort of shit at that level, that's amazonseo.com.au. But if you don't want to learn it at that level, just know that what I do is I raise my price typically by 10% at a time. It's certainly less than 10% at a time. So $1 a time, for instance, is about right. For the product under 20 bucks, I'm going to raise it by $1 at a time, okay? Something like that. So as I make sales, as I get reviews, I increase the price until such point as I feel I have maxed out my price potential. And what I aim to do is this. In any market I go into, I aim to be the highest priced product in that market. That's what I aim to be. The highest priced product in the market. I don't want to compete on price. I want to compete on quality. I want to compete on my understanding of my customer and what's important to them. So, if you've just thrown any product up on Amazon and you haven't really thought about who your customer is, what's important to your customer, why they're shopping, what they're specifically looking for, all that cool shit we teach in AOE, then you will compete on price. When you compete on price, you'll get eaten alive by Chinese sellers. You can't compete on price with Chinese sellers. They make the friggin' products. They'll eat you alive. That's why I don't do that. That's why I invest time in understanding my marketplace, understanding my customer, so that I can sell a better product, because under 50 bucks, people don't really give a shit if there's $5 difference if you are giving them something that's much more suited to them and what they're after. They don't give a shit about that. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.